Hey, I've got the funniest and most unexpected story for you. So, you know how cats usually just lounge around, sleep, and occasionally knock things off the table for fun? Well, there was this one Siamese cat named Chester who took things to a whole new level. He actually co-authored a scientific paper. Yep, you heard that right. A cat with academic credentials. Here's how it all went down. Back in 1975, Chester's human, Jack Hetherington, who was a physics professor at Michigan State, was working on a paper. He was deep into the science stuff, but when he finished typing it up, he realized he had a bit of a problem. He'd used the word we throughout the entire paper instead of I. Now, in the world of academia, that's a big deal because it implies there's more than one author. And apparently, the journal he wanted to publish in had some pretty strict rules about this. Now, instead of going back and retyping the entire paper on his typewriter, which, let's be honest, sounds like a nightmare, Jack came up with a genius idea. Instead of adding another human co-author, he decided to give his cat Chester some credit. But of course, he didn't just put Chester the cat on the paper. That wouldn't sound fancy enough. So, Jack gave him a proper academic-sounding name, F.D.C. Willard. The F.D.C. stands for Felis Domesticus Chester, and Willard was the name of Chester's dad. How great is that? So Chester ended up as the only cat in history to officially co-author a physics paper. Imagine being a scientist reading that paper and finding out one of the authors spent most of his time napping in sunbeams and chasing after a toy mouse. So next time you're working on something and it feels like you're in over your head, just remember, Chester. If a cat can make it to a published co-author in the world of physics, you and your pets might be capable of way more than you think. Just don't be surprised if your cat starts demanding royalties in the form of extra treats.